Well, uh, just thought I'd come on and have a bit of a chat from here in Melbourne about everything that's happening out in the world at the moment. Uh, it is, what time is it now? Must be just after 8:35. Wanted to talk to you guys firstly about a story I put up on my Instagram earlier today. There's a lady in Melbourne. We call her Woman X because lots of people don't want their names put out there at the moment. They're worried about backlash from people that are pro-COVID or pro-mask or whatever you want to call it. I just say that everyone be pro-choice and come from a place of love and everyone can get along fine. Um, this person's story, so her dad got sick. He's been sick for 20 plus years with COPD, so a lung issue. Now, he rapidly got worse earlier this year. She took him to a hospital. When they went to the hospital asked him to get a COVID test. Now, he didn't have COVID-19. He didn't have any of the COVID-19 symptoms. He hadn't been around anyone with COVID-19. He'd only been in his own house. And so when he got in there, he's aware of the system, Agenda 21, all the other things happening around the world. And he basically said, I don't want to get a COVID-19 test. I'm not going to get one done. They put him into a COVID-19 ward. They put him into a COVID-19 ward at the hospital. So do you hear what I'm saying here? A guy comes in with COPD. He says, I haven't been around anyone with COVID-19. I don't leave my house. Da 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 da. They said, if you don't do the test, which you didn't want to do, we'll put you in a COVID-19 wing anyway. So they put him in level 7 of this particular hospital into the COVID area. Now, this then meant that all the protocols come into place where the family can't go and see him. So the family was not able to go in and see their own father as he was dying. The daughter got to go in for 1 hour a day. Usually you'd be sitting by their bedside all the time. 1 hour a day she got to spend with her dad. Now, at that hospital, they didn't offer or give any PPE equipment. No masks, no gowns, nothing like that to protect her or her father while he was in there. The other thing she said is they weren't supplying machines. He needed oxygen. And they were saying that his oxygen levels should be fine. It wouldn't give him oxygen. So he died alone, isolated in this hospital because they would not let him go into the regular part of the ward because he didn't want to get a COVID-19 test because he didn't have COVID-19. He hadn't been around anyone with it. That's full coercion. It's wrong. If they felt that strongly about something like that, they could put him into an area that was isolated by himself but allow his daughter to go in and out. This for me is so wrong. And how many people are dying in these ways, isolated alone, dying from a broken heart pretty much, because they can't see their families. They can't see their families. How many of them don't even understand exactly what's happening? And in these nursing homes, we're now getting stories about 90-year-olds, 80 plus 90-year-olds locked away in their rooms, not seeing their loved ones because COVID-19's run ravish. They're dying from a broken heart. They're dying from loneliness. Human interaction and touch is one of the most important things out there. So I just wanted to let you guys know about this lady's story, Woman X. It's on my Instagram at Matt Lawson Photography. So go and have a look and you'll see the story and you'll get an idea of exactly what happened. Now, tomorrow there's protests happening in Melbourne City. Now, I'm not telling people to go or not go. People are meeting at Parliament House. It's up to you if you want to be there or not. I don't know how many numbers there's going to be. It sounds like it might be a couple of hundred people. I'm not sure. I know there's another one September the 5th. It's up to you if you go or not. You may receive a fine, but you look into your gut and say, what is the thing that I should do in this situation? Should I be there or should I not? And decide what you're going to do there. It's up to you if you think you should be there or if you don't think you should be there. But I think, we need to stand up for our freedoms and for our basic human rights. And I've been talking, but I think it's time for action and people need to do what they need to do because people are watching us all around the world. You're exactly right, Donna. They are watching us around the world and they're saying, if these guys are rolling over so easily, what about us? We need to set some examples here for ourselves, for our kids and for our loved ones. No violence, no anger, come from a place of love, understanding, empathy, and grow. Everyone can grow from this. Now, there's also talk about Dan Andrews stepping down or getting made to step down on Sunday. So that might sway you on what you're going to do tomorrow as well. It sounds like they're saying that Dan Andrews may step down on Sunday or be forced to step down and the Commonwealth will take over the role in Australia. Whether this is a positive or a negative, I don't know yet. We're just having a look at it. It's only breaking news right now. It sounds like he may be forced into a resignation or to step down. So keep an eye on that. I want to put a call out to Michael O'Brien, who's the opposition leader, to get on TV and make some noise and talk about these things that are going on. Talk about the inability for the Andrews government. Don't just talk about the quarantine hotels. There's been stuff ups the whole way along. Talk about the tower lockdowns. Don't forget those most vulnerable people. Peter Little and myself were out there every day and saw what happened there. DHHS needs to be made accountable as well. I'm sorry, guys. You do a good job in certain areas, but your mismanagement of this whole crisis has been out of control. So you need to really, really start trying to look deep inside your organization and say, what have we done wrong? Because from here, 100% right, suicide levels are going to go through the roof. This is an ongoing pandemic. It won't stop here. It's something that we need to really make people accountable for right now, because this is an act of almost a war crime, and people need to be put up and made accountable, thrown out of jobs, be tried for whatever it is that it needs to be tried for, acts against humanity. They said that this overrides human rights. Nothing overrides human rights. Nothing. Okay, so keep that in mind too. I wanted to let you guys know, if you want to be part of the movement as well, we're making some t-shirts. We're putting prints around them, like I do not consent, Dan Andrews something or other. I can't remember what all the prints are, but we're putting them out there, putting them into a Redbubble site. They'll be on our unitedcollective.org. And every cent of that's going to go towards legal actions, class actions against what's happening here. Every single cent of it goes back into the work that we're doing with the legal team. So they'll be there. You can look like everyone else, so everyone sort of is united with the tops they've got on. And yeah, I should have that up and running by tomorrow. No profits to be made from that at all. Yeah, the last thing I'm going to say, and I put it out there earlier today, is to be positive. Be coming from a place of love, collected energy together. Together we rise up, together we are strong, together we change the world. And there's some of us, people are putting in so many hours into researching, so many hours into dedicating themselves into making a change. Remember to put time into your family. Remember to put time into your loved ones. Remember to care and come from that spot. Don't worry about the fact that the world might be going in the wrong direction. Yes, it's going in a really bad spot at the moment in Melbourne. Yes, it's at stage 4 and things are very difficult, but we need to realize that we can come from a place of love and high energy and positivity, and we can actually change the world together. We need to be aware that our family is our most important asset that we have out of anything. And, however bad or whatever the cock up is here, or however badly things go, we need to rise together as a family unit and be stronger and more loving than ever before. Don't let any division creep in, whether it's in the groups or in your family or anywhere else. Don't let division creep in at all. We need to be united. We need to stand stronger than ever before. Keep researching, keep finding the facts and sharing it out there everywhere. Keep your eyes wide open and keep helping and learning and educating everyone else to be as strong as you are if you feel like you're a strong person. Go out there, tell as many people as you can around you. I would say tomorrow, don't go out to the protest. Tomorrow, hold strong, be at home, do the right things by yourself, and then maybe look at the September the 5th, there's another protest happening, and rise up as a huge collective if this bullshit's still going on. That's what I would say is the best thing to do. But the biggest thing is come from a place of love. Remember, verily with hardship comes ease. Remember that. This hardship is going to bring you ease. All those times you've gone through a hardship in your life and things have looked like shit or they've been bad. We've all gone through it. I went through it when I was building my groups up at the start. And then you go through a plateau and a drop, and you need to bring yourself back up. And sometimes it takes your friends and family to grab you and say, it's going to be okay. Let's do this. Let's grow and make a big difference. Letterbox drops are huge as well. Come out from a place of love and positivity. Share truth bombs, but share the ones that are positive truth bombs. Say these are the things, these are the facts and figures, and we can all make a change. Okay, guys? I love you all. Keep up the good work. Peace and love.